Alright, what's good YouTube? Speaking of the Uprising, this is going to be a little quick. I'm going to try to make a quick video of my extra deck and my side deck that I ran with my Lightsworn deck at YCS. So, without further ado, Ancient Mew is my Gore's token. So, I actually like that card. So, this is going to be the side deck. And this is going to be 3 Consecrated Lights because I knew Blackwing was going to be a really big threat. And so 3 Consecrated Lights is obviously, I did see a couple of Infirmity players there, but thank God I didn't have to go up against them. So I feel this is a need for a need at 3, and also because of Gravekeepers. Because I think his name's Frazier Smith that he topped, and he came in first place with Gravekeepers at Atlanta, and same with second and third place. They were all on the same team, so they all ran Gravekeeper, and ever since Recruiter came out, the whole entire deck became broken, and Royal Tribute's always been a broke card, and just since they ran 3 of them, it's just, oh god. But this pretty much says F Gravekeepers. Other than, there is a couple of Earth type Gravekeeper monsters that does get around Consecrated Light. But it can slow them down a lot because they can't go off with their Spy, they can't go off with their Descendant or anything like that. So 3 Consecrated Lights, great. Two GB Hunters because I ran Corridors before, and I took those out because in Lightsworns, if I milled them, then there's no way to get them back. But with GB Hunters, it has the same effect, plus I can get it back when Monster Reincarnate if I mill it. So it's actually a better choice over than Corridor. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but I do run 2 GB Hunters. GBs are still a pretty big threat, although there is only a selected handful at Atlanta. I still run them just in case. Same with Herald. I think there was only 2 Herald players that I even saw there at Atlanta, and of course they didn't top or anything. No offense if any of you Herald players see this video and you're at Atlanta with me, but in that case I run Queens over Lava Golem because Queens they can just get rid of the Herald, that's it. Lava Golem, you have to have another target on the field to tribute, and then summon the Lava Golem. Plus this guy, it's better because you can just sack off the only monster they have is Herald, so you don't have to wait till they summon a monster then get that. You can just sack off Herald immediately, then Volcanic Queen. So Volcanic Queen for Herald, and of course Herald fucks over Lightsworn, so that's why. This is a new choice. Proto Cyber Dragon. I run 2. This actually won me game against the only Machina player that I played. It actually got me game. The reason why I run Proto Cyber instead of Cyber Dragon is because Cyber Dragon I have to have no monsters on my side of the field while they control a monster so I can special summon it. And that's kind of gay because Lightsworn like to maintain field presence, a pretty good bit with either Lumina or anything like that. So most of the time I'm gonna have monsters on my side of the field. Plus, if I special summon it and they bottomless, yeah, I bait out the bottomless, but I don't get what I want to get off. Like my main goal is to contact for Chimera Tech Fortress, but if they bottomless, then I can't do that. I do get out a bottomless, or I do bait out a bottomless. That's true, but the main goal that I want to do is whenever I summon a Cyber Dragon, is to contact so I can clear their field. Proto Cyber, it takes up my normal summon. Yeah, that's fine, but it gets under bottomless with 1100 attack. It takes out my normal summon, which is fine. Its name is treated as Cyber Dragon, so I can still contact. And the only thing that can really get around it is skill drain. But what gadget player or what Machina gadget player plays skill drain? Because that would just go against their gear frame, their gadgets, anything like that. And so what gadget player would main skill drain? None. So I feel Proto Cyber is a safe choice and a good choice actually than to run Cyber Dragon, and it's because of this card that I won. So I like this card a lot. And Gadget is a bad matchup for Lightsworns, and it's just I don't know. It was a good card. 2 Chain Disappearance, loving the card. If I can run 3, if I found room in my side deck for 3, I would side 3 because whenever they special summon Quick Draw, Chain Disappearance or Quick Draw, what the hell are they gonna do other than debris? Even though, I mean, they can even summon debris and you can go chain disappearance. And then what else are they gonna do? They can't. They might as well scoop to you. X Sabers. They go Dark Soul, chain disappearance, Dark Soul. What else? What other decks were there? I mean, you go Infernity. Like they summon Necromancer. Okay. Chain disappearance Necromancer or chain disappearance their Avenger. What are they gonna do? They can't do anything without that. What else? I mean, not so much. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I guess it can hinder scraps in a way, giving away their scrap golem, their scrap mind reader, and their scrap whatever scrap searcher, whatever it is, the one that like lets you special summon it to the opponent's side of the field. But I mean, it's such a good card. You know, it can be used in so many circumstances, and it can give you that great boost during like it'll just slow down your opponent. But Chain Disappearance is an amazing card. I love it. Um, this is a new addition, Chivalries, because of not scrap, but battle faders and Swift Scarecrows. Because since Swift Scarecrow was a common, I feel like since it was a common, it was easy to get your hands on. People are going to be using it because it's a good card as a common, and that's the main card that screws over Lightsworn is stall. So I mean, if you just stall against a Lightsworn deck, they'll eventually mill out. So that's why I like this, and I actually sided this in against X Sabers and in an anti-meta deck with spaceships. X Sabers, they try to attack. Um, they book a moon, and so okay, the attack goes through. Search for or they activate Full Helm Knight's effect, not with Chivalry. Nope, cancels out for Chivalry or cancels out Full Helm Knight. And it went good against the anti-meta deck with spaceship cards. If you don't know what they do, you can go look them up. Any effect that happens during the battle phase, any monster effect that happens during the battle phase, it goes by, and it's a spell 3, so it's amazing. Good Chivalry was a good choice. And I know a lot of people ran Swallow Flip, but I don't have any Swallow Flips, so Chivalries instead. I like them. Oppression for GBs and for X Sabers, so they can't synchro a lot. So they go they go Boggart Knight, then Full Helm Knight. Destroy both of them. Hunley, destroy both of them. You know, anything Gotham's, destroy both of them. GBs, that's pretty much like a middle finger to GBs. But anyway, yeah, Roll Oppression, and Imperial Ironwall for macro decks. I mean, I'm running a damn Lightsworn deck. How bad is it whenever a Lightsworn deck goes up against a macro deck? It's like Superman and Kryptonite. It's obviously a one-sided battle. So that's just in case. Uh, Ancient Mew token, yeah. And then the extra deck is Armory Arm, Catastor. Finally got my hands on a Android. I picked it up there for $3. Happy about that. Branac, Goyo, Black Rose, Double Stardust. Probably gonna take one of them out. Um, Infinity Doom Dragon, Thought Ruler. I took out Colossal Fighter for this guy, Light End Dragon. I picked him up for $5, and I've seen him before. I was like, maybe he could be good in my Lightsworns. But I actually used him once this past weekend after the YCS, and it actually got me game. Because I equipped that with Armory Arm, and that's such a bitch to get through. I mean, Light End is a good card by itself, but equipped it with Armory Arm, it's just damn. I mean, Light End, it's plus. I mean, the artwork is so sexy. Like, it's probably one of my favorite synchro monsters, honestly, because of just simply the artwork is great. And I had to pick it up because it was first edition. Yeah, I'm OCD about that stuff. But Light End was a good choice to put in. I enjoy Light End. Blackwing Dragon, there was a couple Chainburn decks at YCS. Yes, there was. There were a couple Chainburn decks. I know G Hopper 85 went up against one. I think he won, but still, just the fact that they were there, I was ready because of Blackwing Dragon. Red Dragon Archfiend, because Spirit Reaper is a really big card this format. People think they have a need to run it because it's a great card, and he has broken ass ruling effects or broken ass rulings, something with like Bryanak or something like that. But I don't know, or Book of Moon. I don't know, but this gets over that and stall. He's just a good 8-star beater. Mistworm, obviously. I mean, I never knew how easy I can go into Mistworm in Lightsworns, but it happened. If I can get Lumina on the field, it's pretty much instant Mistworm. And then Chimera Tech Fortress just helped me against my Machinos, you know. Thanks to Proto Cyber Dragon, it happened, you know. I finally busted out that dude. But that's gonna wrap up the side and the extra deck, as well as my Wicked Gorge token right over there. Sorry about the glare. There we go. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up my part 2 of the extra and the side deck for my Lightsworns. Tell me what you guys think. I just wanted to show you guys what all I got, like the hollowed versions. And so until then, guys, peace out.